Hello, Gemini. How are y'all doing? How was y'all's December? Because December, there was a lot going on. So yeah, feel free, please let me know how your December went, anything exciting that happened, just whatever. And so this reading, I'm going to be focusing just more on an intuitive kind of reading and talking a little less about the astrology. But Gemini, I do want to let you know about the full moon, and because we're going right into it on the 1st of January 2018, we have the full moon, and the full moon's going to be in Cancer. And so, the moon rules Cancer, so it's its natural home. It feels really good there, and I think for a lot of us, especially a lot of you air signs, it's going to be bringing this intuition and this attention to some underlining emotional things and needs that need to be met, need to be addressed. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and take you down here and look at your cards. I've already started shuffling, but we're going to shuffle just a little more. So here we go. Okay, Gemini. Oh, I feel like that one. Oh, hey, okay. There's your full moon. January for Gemini. And you, Gemini, just had a full moon in December, right? Didn't you guys? I'm pretty sure you did. That's really funny. I was kind of envisioning the Fool card for you guys, and it showed up here. All right, and Gemini, I'm going to pull a couple of runestones for you as well. The first one is for the first half of the month here. Alrighty. Alright, Gemini, I'm going to take you back up here with me. Hello. Alright. Side note, this is a little off topic, guys, but I just had a cup of tea here, and my fiery personality sometimes needs a little chill. Sometimes I need y'all. You air signs are great for me. You help tame my fire sometimes. Anyways, I just had this tea, and it had some hemp seed in it and some valerian root as well, and I'm telling you, it's really helped soothe me and put me at ease here. So if any of you guys ever struggle with anxiety or just need kind of a calming something or another, I suggest using some hemp seed and some valerian in your tea. Anyways, moving on here. So that full moon happening at the beginning of the month is showing up pretty strongly here for you guys. And Gemini, the moon card here is reversed. And so a lot of times when the moon card does show up reversed, it can speak of, I'm picking up for you guys, for some of you guys, I feel like some of you maybe have been a little untrue to yourselves. And I don't want to say that coming across harsh, but it can indicate, and I don't think it's something necessarily you Geminis, some of you have done on purpose. I think it's just maybe some of you have gotten a little lost, or felt a little lost, or maybe you've been of two minds a little bit. I mean, you are Gemini, right? Your sign is the twins. And so maybe some of you have been a little kind of stuck in the mud there, being of two minds, feeling pulled in two different directions, not being able to focus like you want, because that full moon that happened in your sign recently, I feel like could have brought up a lot of things for you guys and made you feel maybe a little overwhelmed, because sometimes a full moon can do that for us. And so that might be kind of coming up for you guys again. And with the Cancer full moon here, I feel like the Cancer full moon really is bringing you some healing, and it's going to be shining the light on those things that maybe you haven't been holding true to. And it's going to ask you to let those go with Buraq here. And Buraq, it's the rune of, it's essentially a rune of birth, fertility, seeds being planted, new things, new ideas, new concepts being formed in the event of breaking off those things and habits and mindsets that don't work for you anymore. There is a little you have to give and release in order to receive as well sometimes. Sometimes the universe does ask us to do that. It can't all just be like, we're going to hand you everything on a silver platter, right? It doesn't always work that way. So bear that in mind. And this could speak of, for some of you too, not just a personal thing. It could speak of maybe some others being a little untrue and deceptive towards you. But especially with the King of Wands right next to it, I do feel like this might be a little bit more about self for you guys. But some of you, because Buraq also represents, it's the rune of home, so it could represent those close relationships, family relationships, maybe that haven't been so true. And maybe though, on a personal level, for some of you, you haven't been as true as you wanted to be towards others as well. But that's okay, because this full moon in Cancer is bringing you that awareness and that healing. And that's what I see with the King of Wands. King of Wands is completely centered in his intuition, in the goals that he wants to see fulfilled, and his self-image too. He's completely centered and confident in his image. And he is very true as well. It's that fire energy and you see the lion up above here too, that Leo kind of fire energy. And Leos are known for being very true to themselves and being, also very, very honest and raw. And so I feel like many of you, coming from this energy here with the moon being reversed, you're going to be addressing these issues. And once you do, and once you resolve that within yourself and with those who are very close to you, for some of you, you're going to feel this new sense of empowerment and achievement and confidence. Yeah, it's going to put you on this new path, where you can move forward. And I see that in the third week with the Fool, even with the Fool being reversed. Y'all are going to have, with the King of Wands empowering you with that new confidence, of letting go. And when you let go and heal, then it puts you, on a new path and a new direction that also gives you new insights and new ideas and new creativity. And the Fool, to me, with it being reversed, there's just maybe a little bit of that slowdown. Maybe in the third week here, some of you are formulating those ideas just a little bit, a little bit more. Yeah, really that's what I'm getting, is just kind of, and also I feel like maybe the Fool here being reversed is cautioning you guys, because you're going to be feeling good in the second week and confident and proud of yourself for dealing with this and addressing that issue. That some of you are going to just feel completely free and liberated, and you're just going to want to put yourself out there. And maybe some of you, this Fool being reversed is cautioning you not to be too impulsive, not to walk off that cliff, take such a risk that is going to leave you in a state of wanting. You don't want to do that. So I do feel like it is cautioning you to journey, to move on in your life and with your personal self and relationships, but don't be over risky. Be sure to exercise some caution and whatnot with the endeavors that you are thinking of doing. And just I see a little bit of that caution carrying over with, you have at the end of the month here, the Ten of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card, and it is reversed here for you guys. So Gemini, I think it could be cautioning you not to make, if some of you invest, for example, are investors or in the stock market or something like that, this could be cautioning you now is not a good time to move on any new investments. And just being maybe a little more restrained and conservative with your money. And maybe not necessarily just with your paper money, it could also just mean with your resources in general. There's a little tale of cautionary here, but at the same time, the energy is encouraging you to journey and expand, because I do see, especially, so last month, half of the month of January here for you guys, you got Wunjo for your rune. And Wunjo is the rune of joy, feeling happy and light about whatever it is you're doing. And so you guys are definitely going to be feeling good, especially at the end of the month. And I think a lot of you are just going to be happy that you dealt with these underlying issues and with this energy of being untrue or of someone else being unfaithful. And I just feel like a lot of you are going to be feeling great, and that you're going to want to act, you're going to want to move forward. And in some ways, some of you are going to, it involves your business, it involves how you make money. And it could also, for some of you, represent resources and relationships that have to do with the home, at home issues. Yeah, some of you might be reworking and recommunicating, maybe rehealing some relationships at home. But really with Wunjo, hanging over the Fool here and the Ten of Pentacles, I'm just seeing that the energy is really asking you, the universe is asking you to just to journey, but with caution, and not to be too, don't be too overeager or move too fast. I think that's really simply it. You know, just be wise about the new path and journey that you're going on, or that you're thinking about doing, and the new ways of making money or investments that some of you are thinking of. But there's a positive, happy, successful outcome to this, you guys, if simply, Gemini, if you just exercise caution and you're not too risky, and that you are utilizing your Mercury minds, since y'all are ruled by Mercury, and using that intellect really wisely. So yeah, that's all I have for you, Geminis, and I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below. And again, yeah, let me know how December went. Since it's the new year here, I'm going to be doing personal readings now. And so I'm going to leave that information in my Etsy link below in the description. So if you are interested on a personal reading and have a specific question even, you know, contact me. We'll get together and we'll get to the bottom of things, you know? We'll do a little forecast and see what's happening. And oh yeah, also if y'all aren't following me on Instagram, please do so. Post random stuff, you know, fun little tips and whatnot. So check me out on there as well. And so Gemini, yeah, I hope you have a fantastic January here. It is a beautiful start to the new year. So plant some awesome seeds of intention and some affirmations and things that you want to see happen in the new year. You know, allow yourself to heal and resolve some things at the beginning of the year here too. You guys can do it. You're going to be empowered and all of that lovely stuff. So I will see y'all in February. Have a fantastic one, y'all.